Hello and welcome to round one versus Ronimi. Ronimi? I don't know. This hand is okay. It suffers a little bit if it doesn't draw its fourth land, but we're on the draw, so it's really strong if we do draw our fourth land sort of on time. Pyrite Spellbomb, yeah, that's not going to do it. It doesn't come into play tapped, so I'm fine just playing a mountain here. Not give away anything. So, let's begin to charge it up. There's no reason not to. Not really giving anything away yet. So we found our fourth land. That's great. We get to curve out Keyrune into Gilded Lotus, possibly Krenko. I guess maybe not Krenko. Put a storage counter on. There we go. Make sure you select the right one. Ooh, I guess we do get to do Krenko if we use Heart of Ramos. It slows down Ulamog a bit, but this is basically the same anyway. Wow, so we're taking 4 damage here. That's a lot. It's a little bit annoying. We might have to push out Nahiri here to exile the Wake Thrasher before it does any more damage to us. Then they kill it with Pyrite Spellbomb, but that's better than dying. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Ugh. Yeah, I just want to survive, even if Nahiri has to, sacrifice herself for the cause. I want to live. Krenko's going to be too slow to deal with all this. 4, and then they'll attack for at least 5 next turn. I just don't want that to happen. No thanks. So the question is, do we want Gilded Lotus into play? Because we could. It would just cost us our Heart of Ramos. Am I looking at that right? Yeah, I think I am. Oh, Mazavith. Oh no. It's a little backwards here. Stuff is a little backwards. But... okay, I have an idea. I have a plan. Maze plus Krenko this turn. And then we can start exiling Ashcloud Phoenix and chumping the Wake Thrasher. How does that sound? Does that sound good? That sounds good to me. Because then, next turn, we go Gilded Lotus, Nahiri, exile something. Yeah. It's not ideal. We're under a lot of pressure here, but I think we'll be okay. If we get to stabilize a little bit, yeah, you've got lots of stuff. That's fine. If we can stabilize a little bit, we should come out all right. Oh, Krenko's going to be so slow, though, if our plan is to chump the Wake Thrasher for all time. Oh, I thought at F6 there. What we really want to do is untap this guy. It'll make him bigger, but at least he won't hit us. I could still block him, I guess. Don't kill Krenko. What? Ah. I don't mind that. If they're drawing cards, that's a lot better for us than... oh, no, that is more damage. What? The only card in the entire existence in Magic, and they have it in their deck. that punishes Mazavith without a block. What? Wow, okay. If you say so. We got ninjutsu'd. We should just blocked it, I guess. There was no reason not to. But I just didn't know there was a reason to. Alright, let's go exile this Ash Cloud Phoenix. Is that what we want to do? Well, we don't really want to kill it. We don't have too many more options here. Yeah, that thing's not going to bother us too much after this. Krenko will block this guy, get killed, and make a goblin. Or they'll use the Pyrite Spellbomb on us and kill Nahiri. Could Gilded Lotus here, but then we have to sacrifice Heart of Ramos, which I don't really want to do. I don't really want to do that just yet. Keep mazing the Thrasher and blocking the ninja. Whoops, what am I doing? There we go. Take that. This is going to be a lot of work just to survive this game. On board, we're okay. We're not great, but we're okay. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We're at like 11 mana. 2 turns from now. Alright, how do we do this? Let us go to blocks. Oh, they're coming after Nahiri. Interesting. I figured they might just Pyrite Spellbomb Nahiri anyway. But if they let Nahiri live, I'm happy enough with that. Maze the Wake Thrasher. Hopefully not get ninjutsu'd again. Ninjutsu. Cool. Oh, I messed that up. I think. Now we can't make a goblin this turn? Maybe? Okay, that worked out. Because now we at least get 1 goblin. If they killed it in response to us doing it, we get 1 less goblin, and that's no good. I kind of broke even here. Okay, this is great. We're alive. So, yeah, too bad about Wake Thrasher being tapped, but nothing can be done about it. Exile tapped artifact or tapped creature. So that thing is not tapped. Devil's Play is kind of a cool one to discard. Should have thought about that earlier, but no problem doing that. It helps Nahiri live another turn. Ooh, Dark Salvation. That's very good here. Might as well get some stuff into play. And we can Salvation, I guess, for 1 to kill the Wake Thrasher. But I'm going to think bigger than that. We still have Mazavith up. This way it gets another counter on Slag Heap, and we'll have plenty to do later. Yeah, I can't imagine dying too quickly here. Unless there's a way around Mazavith, and they go for us with the Thrasher. But even then, it's only 9 on the table. I might just take a hit from the Simulacrum. If it's they're both going for us, so that's fine. Yeah, that's fine. Maze of Ith. What if they gave their guy hexproof and untapped it and just won? That'd be ridiculous. Still alive. Trading post, cool. Stagger shock, also cool. How much mana? Oh, we forgot a trigger here. Or, not a trigger, but an activation. Well, it's 10, just tapping out. Let's get this into play, and we can attack Trading Post and Wake Thrasher. I might make a goat. Force Spike? Yeah, we'll pay for it. We still want our Ulamog in play. I was wondering about if they were going to do that. That's great. They'll probably daze it now. Draw a card. Sacrificing the Trading Post. Ah, cool. Maybe that was not the best thing to choose, but at least they have to get rid of it. And we can exile the Simulacrum because it is tapped. And they won't get to draw their card. Maybe we should have made them draw a card. They'd lose sooner after getting milled by Ulamog. Yeah, that's going to be too slow to really affect us. I hope. There's lots of stuff that could happen here. Dark Salvation. We're going to win next turn. I'm pretty confident about that. It's just a matter of how we manage it. How do we manage it? Stagger Shock the Morph. Let's start with that. How much do we have left? 6, not quite enough to activate Kamano here. So I'll discard Kamano, and we can use Dark Salvation to kill the Lavamancer. Just get 2 zombies. We get the zombies, and then this creature gets minus whatever. Why not go all out? I don't know. It's not going to be lethal this turn or next turn, so it's just a matter of... Yeah. I really just don't want this to hit us, and then Shrine of Burning Rage might be able to have a higher chance of getting us. So that was pretty good. They have a few utility creatures, and Murderous Redcap is very good against those, like the 1/1. That gets huge when it untaps. Well, if it never if they never get an untap step, then that gets a lot better. So I'm going to put that in. And is anything bad here? Yeah, we have a lot of things that deal with that, really. A lot of things. Maybe Master Yoshi is not what we need here. Okay. Redcap does a pretty good job at doing what Kamano does. Kamano's better with the Basilisk Collar, but Redcap is faster. And I just want to survive. That's all I care about. Survive, and then our late game is insane. Alright, how about this hand? We're just one Basilisk Collar short of amazing. So keep it. And let's do this. Mog Fanatic, alright, we really are curving out here. Any lands would be welcome. Hopefully getting up to 4 lands before too long. Now they have to be careful about what creatures they play here. I'll go ahead and kill this thing. We're not really attacking through it anytime soon. Maybe that was wrong, because now we have one less goblin for the Sparksmith. But I don't want to do too much damage to ourselves with the Sparksmith. Oh, not this card. The Wayfarer. They'll draw a billion cards off of Skull Clamp. And we don't have the time to kill it. We are summoning sick. But at least there's no pressure yet. I mean, very good card. Speaking of pressure, this this is like the worst. Where are those 17 lands? 15 lands left. Well, fortunately, they can't get rid of our lands. And there we go. Now we have some lands. Maybe we can respond to a Skull Clamp activation by killing the creature. Oh, are they going to go for it? Might as well kill this thing now. Maybe, that's fine. I need to draw land here anyway. Oh, come on, the one land. the one time, like it was just one turn too late to come into play untapped, but I am happy to get a land. Because now we have tons of options. Hey, Ashcloud Phoenix. I can deal with that, I think. It also might be prudent to deal with these things of 6 to flip to get rid of Needle Spires. So they can't easily flip that thing. And if they do, we could send it back again. No infinite Skull Clamps for them. Maybe we try to get rid of an island, but this is our one chance to get rid of this guy, so. It does slow down their mana for sure. Tectonic Edge, well, what do you know? They still have enough to flip the Morph, but not enough to equip Skull Clamp or anything nonsensical like that. Does it have haste? Oh, I guess it was already on the field, so same kind of difference there. That's so annoying. They can flip it again if we kill it with Chandra. We could get rid of their hand, but then they have Skull Clamp. So just a ton of bad options here. Try to develop somewhat. And I suppose if we draw Nahiri, we want the plains. Off to the races. Are they going to kill the Blackleaf Cliffs here? The Blackcleave Cliffs, yeah. A lot of the same sound in that word. We're kind of doing a decent job of racing. Trading post makes that a little worse, a little tougher to deal with. Skull Clamp coming down? Or Goat Token? Goat Token plus Skull Clamp. Alright. That's respectable. Oh, it's so crazy. Are they going to Skull Clamp again? No, Mog Fanatic. Okay. I hear you. We can... what can we do? We can cast Chandra and Spike Shot Elder. Or we can cast Spike Shot Elder. Or we can cast Rakdos Return for 3. Or we can cast Chandra and Rakdos Return for 1. I'm just going to attack here and see what happens. So I think I like Chandra into Spike Shot Elder, so she'll have 5 loyalty, and they could team up Mog Fanatic and Ash Cloud Phoenix to take down Chandra, but it gives us some time. Yeah, and I guess we can +1 the first way and not cast whatever it is. We reveal, what is it, exile it? Mountain? Yeah, and you don't get to play it, you just get to cast it. So now we can bring in our Spike Shot Elder. And they have 2 choices, ignore Chandra, or... and then they're kind of doing 7 to us. Or go for Chandra, and then they are pretty much dead next turn. Well, I don't know. They still get to gain a lot of life here. So if they're effectively at 9, I don't know. It's a close one. Super close game. Does this only hit creatures? No, it actually hits players too. Yeah, go for Chandra. The best case is they go for Chandra, but don't kill Chandra. Definitely blocking here because, well, I don't know. It's just 1 less damage to us. They could shoot it at us if they really wanted. Nope, they're not going for that. The other annoying thing is if they get rid of the cliffs, we don't really have mana for Rakdos Return. Oh, they're going to go for just extra damage off the Phoenix? And it'll be a blocker. Pretty cool. It does damage to both players, though. So it puts them low enough that Rakdos Return might be a real thing. Or if they just want it as a 2/2 blocker, then it'll be gone for good. They have 5 cards in hand. Rakdos Return, with the help of Chandra, will get rid of all 5 and do 5 to them. So if they're at 9, then they're still alive if they block one of these. Unless they block the red cap, and then... oh, then they go to 1. What a crazy game. This game is nuts. And they used Tectonic Edge. That was strange. Do they really need all this colored mana? So they can't kill the cliffs. Shrine of Burning Rage. Oh no. Alright. Jaya Ballard. Plenty of blockers over there. And Trading Post is still active. Alright, what do these do? 6 damage to each creature and each player, so they can't activate that easily. So we have to keep them below 6, basically. And right now they're at 9, so we have to do at least 3 damage to them. But that doesn't have haste or anything. We've got 8 mana with Chandra here. I guess adding 2 isn't much better than exiling the top card because they have less than 3 cards in their hand anyway. So I'm going to play land and then... Oh, interesting. We could hit a creature here. We could hit a creature. This will be at 2. They'll flip the morph. So now's our big chance to kill the morph and attack for a bunch. Maybe that's what we want to do here. We can't beat that morph. We can't kill our opponent this turn, and we can't beat that morph. So our best bet is to get in there, just attack. I think we want to attack with everything, and then we have 4 more over the top. Are we dead to that? Did they make a goat? I don't know. You gain 4 life. They're at 9. They just take it. And we Rakdos return for the limit. And get force spiked. Watch us get force spiked. Come on now, the last card. That's okay, I think we're still alive. No, we're not alive because they skull clamp 3, 4, 5. I don't know. It's still close, they have to draw something good. I mean, they could always... If they had 1 more mana, 5, 6, 7, 8. If they had 1 more mana... Oh no, they can do it. They can gain a life from Trading Post. No, they need another card in their hand. Oh my gosh. All they have to do is gain life and use the 3rd ability. This is getting super awkward. So we still have to do 3 damage to them. We're kind of running out of tricks here. They should be at 2. The force spike shouldn't have worked, but forcing them... Yeah, I guess all casting force spike did was save them 4 life. Because it did mean they have to get rid of 1 more card, so they can't make all this work this turn. Now they're thinking, what if they make a goat, equip Skull Clamp, then they'll have plenty of cards, but not enough mana or life. There's a goat. There's a Skull Clamp. Still not going after our cliffs. Yeah. Llamamancer. Ticking up that shrine. Oh, yeah, because if they get up to 4 counters on this, then they can just attack with Jaya Ballard. Oh, I think they had it there. They don't play this. They shoot us for 3 and then shoot us with another 3. Or maybe they do have it. Activate abilities of artifacts. Yeah. Wait, they need 1 more mana. So they're a little bit short, I guess? No, they did it. Okay. Crazy. Yeah, so that's the game. They're down to 8 minutes. We've got 14. That should be plenty of time for both of us. I'm not sure. Do we want our own Jaya Ballard? They do have a lot of blue stuff. Yeah, I'm surprised I didn't put that in earlier. Orcish Artillery does kind of deal with things. So I think I'll take out the red cap and put in Jaya Ballard because it does pretty much the same thing. Alright, let's do this. Back on the play. We still have a good chance here. Would you like to play first? Yes. Wait, what happened? We're playing 41 cards? I think we just put in 1 too many. Like, took out a card, but then put in 2 cards. So good. Skull Clamp. Where's our turn 1 great card? We do get a turn 4 Dark Salvation for 2. Possibly. Shrine of Burning Rage. Also right on time. So it might be Dark Salvation into Nahiri into whatever. Mog Fanatic. Mog Fanatic and Skull Clamp here. Too bad this thing never taps. We can't get rid of it with Nahiri. Force Spike. I'll play around Force Spike. I'll play out the Badlands. Nahiri. Nahiri's going to be good by plussing. And there's our Jaya Ballard. We might even win off Nahiri Ultimate, unless they try to shut it down with Shrine. But they'll have to shoot off their Shrine early without killing Nahiri. And then we can tick up again. Oblivion Ring. That's also a good answer. That's a good one. Too bad it's not a blue permanent. What's going on here? Well, that was a good draw. Do we get their whole hand? I think we do. And it plays around days because we have Heart of Ramos. No need to go more than that. We're still, like, I still don't feel great about this because they've got a board presence and we do not. And any 1/1 they draws them 2 cards. Take that, random stuff. Wasn't even good stuff, it was just some stuff. Alright. 6. That gives us something to do with Dark Salvation. We know they don't have Force Spike up, because they can't. 7. I'm tempted to use this heart for an extra token here. Yeah, I'm going to do that, actually. Add 1. Make sure I cast this right. We're the player, that's the creature. And get 3 things. That puts them on a 3-turn clock after this. Oh, I guess they could crack the spell bomb to kill 1. Oh, we had to use 3 anyway. Otherwise, it wouldn't be -3/-3. But it all resolves before they get a chance to kill one of the zombies. That'd be neat. I'm surprised they didn't do that end step, but they figured they'll have the mana for it anyway. Ulamog might be our first card to get rid of here with Jaya. Alright, getting in there. Alright, that's out of the way. Now we can play out Mog Fanatic, which deals with the Needle Spires nicely. I'll get an Orcish Artillery out first, before Jaya. Things are not looking great for our opponent. Weathered Wayfarer. And they're sporting just as many lands as we are, so that doesn't do much. I'll just draw them some cards. I should have killed it in response to that. I'm not sure what I was thinking. I was thinking we're saving that for the Needle Spires. Oh no, everything's going wrong here. We should have killed the stupid Wayfarer, and then we'd know they have nothing. Oh, that was a good draw. That'll bail us out of this somewhat. Because now we get to attack for a bunch. And we have so many targets that they don't really know what to spend Shrine of Burning Rage on. Drawing that might have made it work out better, so they've conceded here. Not much they can do. So we got it. We got our first match with a pretty cool deck. I'll see you in the next one.